warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lina Octavia with NPM number 234 and 2341122 from Management Class 23B. On this occasion, I will bring material about understanding the role of statistics in economic analysis. Here we will discuss how statistics play an important role in economics, especially in collecting, analyzing, and understanding the data we need to make effective economic decisions. Okay, before we get into the core material, let's start with a brief introduction. Statistics in economics is very important because economics is a field that is highly dependent on data. With statistics, we can understand patterns in economics data, such as consumptive trends, income growth, and price changes. This really helps economists and policy makers in making better and more measurable decisions. Now, let's discuss the basic understanding of statistics. Statistics is a science that focuses on data collection, analysis, and interpretation. In an economic context, statistics become very useful for understanding complex economics data. By using statistics, we can create economic models that help us understand patterns in data and making more accurate prediction. Economic statistics is the application of statistics in analyzing economic phenomena. Different from general statistics, economic statistics focus on economic data such as inflation rate, national income, and unemployment rate. This is data that is often used to evaluate the state of a country's economy and help the government or business in making decisions. Next, there is the role of statistics in economic decision. Statistics provide quantitative data that is important for decision making in various sectors, especially in the economic field. For example, the government needs statistical data on unemployment and inflation rates to determine effective policy. Statistics also help avoid speculative or subjective decision. I'm so apologize in advance because the slides are different. So data in the economy can be divided into two main types. First, quantitative data, which is numerical data that can be measured, such as GDP or inflation. Second, qualitative data, which is not in the form of numbers but provides additional insight, such as people's opinions on economic condition or quality of life. Both are important because qualitative data give us concrete numbers, while qualitative data helps to understand people's perception. Statistics in economics has several main uses. First, economic forecasting. By using past data, we can predict future economic trends, such as inflation or GDP growth. Second, market analysis where we can see demand and supply to determine the right price and amount of production. Third, economic policy evaluation. Statistics help us see the impact of policies, such as tax or subsidies on the economy. Then there is the use of statistics in economics. The first is the analysis of economic growth. Data such as GDP and inflation show the extent to which the economy is growing or shrinking. The second is forecasting economy. Statistics allow economists to project future economic development. And the third is the economic welfare means indicators such as Gini ratio, which means income inequality, are used to assess the economic well-being of the community. To better understand, here are some examples of statistical application in economics. First, inflation analysis, where we use the price data of goods and services to calculate the annual inflation rate. Second, unemployment measurement, which is calculated as the percentage of the workforce that does not work. Third, customer satisfaction survey, which give us data about how people evaluate certain product or service so that we can do a more in-depth market analysis. There are several main stages in the use of statistics in the economy. First, data collection, where we collect data from surveys, censuses, or other searches. Second, data processing, which is cleaning the data so that it is ready for analysis. Third, data analysis, where we use statistical technique to find patterns or trends that can help us understand economic phenomena. Finally, the interpretation of the result, where we explain the results of this analysis in an economic context so that it is easier to understand. There are several challenges in the use of economic statistics, namely data problems, accuracy, data bias, wrong data, and interpretation. Okay, in conclusion, statistics is an important tool in economics because it allows us to analyze data and make decisions based on real evidence. Economic statistics help us understand complex economic phenomena and make more accurate predictions for the future. With statistics, economic policies can also be evaluated better so that we can make the necessary improvements for the sake of economics progress. That's all the material that I can convey today. If there is a mistake, I say sorry and I am thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.